Hello, hello, hello. This is Leah Wiz from ReStartDocs.net. This is the last video for the tutorial on how to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy without an attorney. In this video, I'm going to cover how to protect yourself from scam artists, some resources that you can utilize so hopefully you'll never have to file for bankruptcy again. But before we get to that, let me do a quick recap of what the other videos covered. Step 1 was to get your free credit report, gather all your bills, especially those bills that people tell you that bankruptcy courts are not going to approve, and put them into your bankruptcy paperwork. Step 2 was to decide what type of bankruptcy you're going to file, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, Chapter 11. Step 3 was whether or not you're going to do a DIY, do-it-yourself bankruptcy, or hire somebody like myself, because the paperwork is wicked thick. That is actual document from my own bankruptcy that I'm using there. I explained what a document preparer was, which is somebody who literally prepares the documents. And for ReStartDocs, we charge what the state of Texas allows us to, which is $250. So just giving a shout out to my business, the business I work for. Step 4 is filing the paperwork. You can actually file using an installment. I showed you the application, but it's all backwards on the video. But if you look down at the bottom of the description of this video, you'll see the link information that goes to the correct application that is not backwards. The current filing fee for Chapter 13 is $310. For Chapter 7 is $335. If you miss the installment, you have to do it again, and then you have 2 filings showing up on your credit report, and that's not a cool thing to do. I also gave you some information about the pre-credit counseling. Don't pay more than $50. And I shared my experience about what it was like to do my hearing. So in this section, I'm going to discuss the post-credit counseling, because you have to do a post-credit counseling. If you do not do the post-credit counseling, you are not officially got all your bankruptcy paperwork checked off, and it will actually hold up your paperwork until that information gets sent to them. So keep that in mind. And like the pre-counseling, the post-counseling, if you're paying more than $50, you're paying too much. And you can find out which agencies you can utilize on justice.gov. And again, that link will be on the bottom of this video, so you can get the best credit counseling. There are some credit counselors, it was insane. When I went to talk to an actual attorney, their credit counseling was like $400. I was like, what? WTF? I mean, give me a break. But anyway, the step 8, which is very, very important. I learned this because I went through the experience of filing bankruptcy myself, which was like 2 years ago, prior to me becoming a document preparer. And again, I'm so sorry, I got allergies like crazy. And I got calls from scam artists threatening me, saying that I had a civil suit and I better pay a certain dollar amount, or they're going to have to release my file to the sheriff, and they're going to come and arrest me the next day. Why is it always they're going to come and arrest you? How come it's never they're going to come over and make you a gourmet meal? They're going to come over and do some laundry for you. Why is it always they're going to arrest you? And some kind of threat like that. It really sucks. And if you think that you're getting protection from scam artists because you filed bankruptcy, think again. Bankruptcy records are public record. So I suggest on step 8 is for you to change your number. They cannot call you if they don't have your number. I changed my number and soon the calls stopped. Yay. Step 9 is to get some kind of credit counseling. You want to get yourself in a better financial position than what you were, whatever the situation was that caused you to file bankruptcy. For me, it was being sued by a company. I had 2 things that happened. I had a certain state that I won't name that went in and took $1,600 of my tax refund to pay on a debt that was almost 10 years old, something that I thought I had paid off, apparently not. And then I was sued by a car company from a car that I returned 3 years ago, and they were going to garnish my wages for 25%. And I kid you not, if I had 25% of my wages garnished, I would have been homeless. So now, to kind of get you back on the straight and narrow, I'm going to share my screen here. to some companies that you can utilize to help you get your money back together. Mint.com is free, and you can put all your bills and everything. It even has a thing on how to find savings. It's awesome. It really is. I get monthly reports on where my money went, excuse me, and how I've been spending everything. And it's been helping me get more financially savvy about my money. And then this one I really love as well, which is called Credit Sesame. And you can get, as you can see, your free credit score. I believe it's TransUnion, but you can pay a little extra to get all the credit unions. You can also get a thing for your credit cards, your poor credit cards, your, just different things to help you get back up on your feet credit-wise. Because when you go through a financial strain and I'm going to stop sharing my screen now, and your money has not been yours for such a long time, it's always been your creditors, sometimes you feel like it's out of your control and you don't be a very good steward over your money. Once you file bankruptcy, you have to become a really good steward of your money, become really interested in your money, become interested in your financial life, which is step number 10, is learn about money. I started reading all kinds of different books about money. I started reading a book called Overcoming Under Earnings by Barbara Stanny. She's particularly targeting women, but guys, you can read it too. I was reading things off CNN Money. I mean, just learn something about money. You can go to the ReStartDocs website, and we have a resource section. I believe it's called Library. That has a lot of different resources on it that you can get information about money. Because it's our aim is to help people not to ever have to file for bankruptcy again. And the credit counseling, honestly, the credit counseling that you get in bankruptcy is really bad. So you're not going to really learn anything about how to handle your money from that counseling, even though you have to pay for it and you have to take it. All right. This has been the tutorial over how to file bankruptcy without a lawyer. I am Leah Woods with ReStartDocs.net, a document preparation company. I hope this was informative. I hope this was entertaining. I had fun doing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have a great day. Bye-bye.